And I want to show you something which is actually quite important. Some of you may have seen this before, and that is, classically, Arabic is learned al-kalimatu. The words in Arabic are classically divided into 3 categories. Has anybody ever seen this before? Be honest, no. Has anybody taken an Arabic course? How many people have taken an Arabic course? Have you ever seen this before? You have. Okay, so this would be al-ismu, al-fi'lu. I'm a teacher, but my writing isn't that good. What's the other one? Al-harfu. Al-harfu. This is the worst way to learn Arabic. This is the absolute, appallingly stupidest way. I will not mince words. I will not play. I'm an American, I speak straightforward. And that has benefits and sometimes doesn't have benefits. This is appallingly stupid to learn the Arabic language. Everybody speaks English here, right? Everybody. Who can give me, if I were to meet somebody who came to England as an asylum seeker, he's seeking asylum. He comes from Somalia. There's a war going on in Somalia. He comes to England. He doesn't know the Arabic language. He doesn't know the English language. And they put him in a camp or something. We're going to give you citizenship to England, but you have to have some English lessons. Okay, good, okay. You sit him down and you tell him a dangling adverb, if it is preceded by a conjunction, you must use a pluperfect verb, providing that the verb is only in the present tense. Memorize that. Unheard of, right? No one would do that. Nobody would ever do that. Nobody ever does do that. Because English is important. English is really important. And what's important about it? That you speak it and that you understand it as a language. This is not a language. This is just grammar rules. This is the way people learn Arabic on the first day, all over the world. Or even worse, perhaps you've heard of some books like Al-Ajurumiyya or Al-Alfiyya. These are books written by Arabs for scholars of Arabs, for people who understand the Arabic language and understand it well. Then you study these books. You do not use it as a medium to teach the language. I want to say that again because it's immensely important. These books were not written to teach people the language, foreigners or non-Muslims who accepted Islam. These books were written for Arabs who speak the language. I can pick up a book of English grammar and read it, but I would not teach that grammar to a foreigner. Like the example I gave, somebody came from Somalia or a foreign country. English, what is your name? My name is John. What is your name? You would start off like that, right? You wouldn't say a dangling adverb. If it's preceded by a conjunction, then he has no idea what you're talking about. Why do we teach the Arabic language this way? What happened is there's a long story to this, but what happened is scholars wrote Arabic after the time of the Prophet ﷺ. They divided Arabic into categories and they started looking at the Arabic because people were entering Islam who needed to learn the Arabic language. But mostly they lived with Arabs and they started speaking it in a realistic way, that Arabic was alive and they were speaking it and using it and living it. Then they could start doing things like this. But when people don't understand the language at all and you start with this, it's totally confusing. Not only that, but I can prove to you that this is wrong, actually. I can prove to you that this is wrong, but it's kind of difficult on a practical level. It would be something difficult for you now. When you teach Arabic this way, you make people hate the language from the very beginning. It's like, who here speaks Chinese or can write Chinese? Anybody? I don't know. Okay. Let's say I were to write something in Chinese. I am totally making this up. I don't know. Let's say I told you, this is a verb. Because, look, you see that little arrow there? That means it's a verb. So let's say I give you a page of Chinese writing, and then I say, look for that little thing coming out. Oh, yeah, that's a verb, that's a verb, that's a verb, that's a verb, that's a verb. Yeah, I'm learning the Chinese language. You have no idea what you're doing. Right? That's the way people learn Arabic. They're looking